All right, good morning and welcome to this active flow and breathwork class. My name is Brian and I am delighted to be with you here today for what we're calling a basic training, the basics of vinyasa. We're going to do pretty much a vinyasa type class today, at least for the first 45 minutes, and then maybe we'll sit and do a little bit of dynamic breath of some kind, but we'll see how that goes. So because we're running back, you guys are all pretty much, I recognize most of you. And so if you're regulars, you know the intro routine. So I'm not going to go through that. So let's find our supported posture and let's get right into it. Come into a supported posture, whatever that looks like for you. Land and ground. Find the places in your body that are in contact with something, the chair, the floor, the seat, the cushion, the mat. Feel the physical connection, the physical sensation of that connection. So feel your sits bones, feel your feet, feel the sides of your legs, feel whatever's touching. And then bring your awareness to that physical sensation of connection and recognize that connection as support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then root into those supports as you lengthen your side body, lengthen your spine, lengthen your crown. Tuck your chin, nod your head, feel release at the back of the neck, and then feel the full length of the spine. And then turn your awareness to your breath. Keep your spine long, yourself rooted and grounded, and breathe in and out through the nostrils, turning your awareness to the flow of your breath into your body, wherever it may go, without stress, strain, or exertion. Out of your body, emptying completely, releasing all that is no longer needed. Holding your awareness right there. Be right there with the next inhale. Follow that inhale in. And that exhale out. And as you settle into breath awareness and stillness, bring yourself into this space and this place in a way that invites you on your next inhale to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space and to allow to arise in your heart space a sense of gratitude. Any one thing that you were grateful for today, anything that looks and feels like gratitude to you. See that clearly in your mind's eye. Whatever it is that arises for you, notice that. What arises when gratitude is called forth? And then I invite you to anchor your gratitude in your heart space and to hold it there for the duration of our practice. And then finally, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space, or maybe just to be right there with each inhale. And whatever your intention is, I invite you now to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice as if it is already done. And then taking a full inhale. As you exhale, I invite you to bow your chin to your grateful and intentional heart. And if you would like to offer a benediction to seal your intention, I invite you to do that now as I say, Namo, Namaste. And then release the hands, lift the chin, and then come right around to your mat. We're going to begin today in child's pose, wisdom pose. So feel into that posture. So legs may be wide to allow the torso to fall between them. Knees may be in line with the hips and the torso is resting on top of the thighs. Initially, let the hands be long, out from the shoulders, in front of the crown of the head, toward the top of the mat. And pop up on your fingertips. Feel that length underneath your arm and gently press a little bit into the fingers so that the hips go back toward the heels. And then when you feel like you've found that space that's your body is acclimated to, go ahead and release your torso down and your forehead down. Now, if your block is needed to support your forehead or your chest, please utilize that. Please listen today to the wisdom of your own body. So I will be offering and suggesting and inviting some things from over here. They are just that, offers and suggestions and invitations. You are in the privacy of your own space by design. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is an option. Bring your hands back by your feet, palms up. Release your forehead fully. Release your shoulders fully. Release your lower back fully. This is your child's pose, wisdom pose. Is there wisdom in this pose? We're going to grow from this pose. Take a full inhale here and a complete exhale. On your next inhale, walk your hands out long. On your exhale, press your hips back toward your heels. On your next inhale, bring your torso forward over the hands. So maybe your shoulders come in front of your hands, so it's a modified plank. Maybe you're not. And then begin to move with your breath. As you exhale, press your hips back toward your heels. Just warming up a little bit, warming the body. Inhale out over the shoulders as far as appropriate for you. And exhale, press back. Begin to learn how to move with your breath. As you inhale, you start the breath. And when your inhale stops, the movement stops. So wherever that is your body may be, you're not trying to get to some place because you're already here. You're trying to follow your breath and be aware of the breath. Couple more here. Just warming up your body a little bit. Maybe you get a little more pace as you get into this, maybe not. And then on your next inhale, come forward to a table. That's where your hips are above your knees, your hands are underneath the shoulders, maybe slightly in front, but mostly underneath. And all of you, your hips and your shoulders are narrower than you believe they are. So if you look down at your hands, there's maybe one hand width, fist width between your hands. If you look back between your thighs, there's maybe one fist width between your thighs. If you're wider than that, make an adjustment. Inhale here. As you inhale, arch the lower spine, lift the crown, lift the heart. Feel a little bit of flexion in the back. And then as you exhale, we're going to go into inflection. We're going to round the back, round the spine, let the chin tuck toward the chest, let the hips roll under. And then just do that a couple times at your own pace with your own breath. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and release. Warming up the spine a little bit. One more. And inhale to neutral. Lengthen through the crown, press back through the hips. Curl the toes and press into the ball of the feet. Keep the knees down, just stretching the underside of the sole of the foot here, opening up that little bit of energetic engagement there. Breathe in. Breathe out, release the tops of your toes. Inhale here, get long through the crown. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, maybe even bumping the right hip a little bit to the right, opening up through the right side body. Just a gentle twist here, turning the neck, turning the head, turning the torso over the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to center, get long through the crown. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Maybe push the left hip a little bit. Maybe open through the left shoulder a little bit. Maybe breathing in here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walk the hands out. Keep the hips high. Drop the chest and forehead toward the mat. Heart melting pose, puppy pose. Breathe in. Full inhale. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your next inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulder. Curl the toes. Press into the palms, the fingertips more than the palm. The heel of the palm and the fingertips. Press into the ball of the feet and then back through the heel. Feel the knees begin to lift. Continue to press the hips toward the ceiling. Let the crown drop toward the mat. Press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs. Release the heels down. This is your downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Check your alignment by inhaling to a plank. And if you had to make some adjustments to your hands and feet in order to be balanced in your plank, now your hands and feet are where they need to be in alignment with your body. And then exhale, press the hips back, down and facing dog. Breathe in. Bend your right knee, press back through your left heel. Breathe out. Bend the left knee, press back through the right heel. Breathe in. Bend both knees, lift the hips. Breathe out, release the heels. Down dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now stay with me. We're going right into it here. Inhale, plank. Engage in the right hand and the right foot. Roll to the ball of the right, to the side of the right foot, or drop the right knee down. Roll to the side of the left foot. Stack the left foot atop the right. So you're opening up to the left side body. Bring your left hand to your chest. Press down through the right arm. Feel yourself balanced here. This is a side plank version, modified with support. Breathe here. If you like, take the left hand to the ceiling. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the left hand back to the chest. Roll the torso back level. Take your left hand underneath your shoulder, your left foot straight back from your left hip. And then lift the right knee, press back into your plank. Full inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And press into the left hand and the left arm. Drop the left knee and roll to the outside of the left foot. Take the right foot and stack it on the side of the foot behind the left. Opening to the right now. Feel into that engagement. Support through the left hand. Bring your right hand to your chest. Open your chest. Side plank supported here. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you like, take your right arm high to the ceiling. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand back to the chest. Roll the shoulders, bring the right hand down. Step back with the right foot, lift the left knee, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, press back, down facing dog. Full inhalation. Look up between your hands. As you exhale, walk your feet forward between your hands, coming into a forward fold. Feet are underneath the hips. Hips are not as wide as you think. Feel into where your hip bone is. Breathe here as you release your head. Maybe brace your arms. Feeling into this support of yourself with your bracing, either behind or in front of the legs. Forehead's coming toward the shins. Breathe here. Full inhale, deep into the diaphragm. Feel that constriction because you're bent at the waist. So breathe deep. Switch your bracing if you like. Straighten the legs, lift the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you're bracing, release your hands. And then lift your hips. See if you can straighten your legs a little. Bring your forehead toward your shins. Forward fold. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Bring the palms to the shins for support. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift the crown, bring the torso parallel to the mat. Breathe in behind the heart. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the hands, release the head. Forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you breathe out, bend the knees a lot. So bring your hips down as if you're going to sit in a chair. Maybe you don't go quite that far, but you release. The head is still released, but the hips are dropping back. So you can feel that change in your feet, right? Your feet are your base of support here. So support precedes action. Find your feet, and as you bend those As you bend the knees and drop the hips, you can feel that weight grounding into the feet. And then keeping yourself grounded, begin to roll up one vertebra at a time, gently bringing the torso upright, keeping the chin tucked. As the trunk and torso comes upright, the shoulders will naturally roll up and down. The chin will lift parallel with the mat. The crown will get long. The fingers will extend toward the mat. This is your mountain posture. Breathe in. Notice what shifts for you. Maybe you feel that blood change, right? All that blood that was flowing to the head because we had the head below the heart. Now it's flowing back to the heart. Maybe you can feel that, maybe not. Just notice what you are feeling in your body and your practice. That is the essence of our work. You noticing you. On your inhale, the arms will go high, biceps will frame the ears, roll the eyes up and look up. This is tall mountain. Breathe in. Interlace your fingers, or maybe just grab one wrist with the opposite hand. And exhale, just lean your body to the left a little bit. Bump the right hip out. Stay long in both legs. Stay long in both arms. The tendency here is to collapse that left side, that lower side. But we want to stay long out of both sides. Big side opener through the right side, but the left side is also staying open as we breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Maybe change your interlock or grasp the other wrist. Get long. Exhale, lean to the right, bumping the left hip. Staying long out of both sides here. Feel that opening. Stay long as you breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Press the palms. Take the thumbs to the wall behind you. Stay long out of the crown. Maybe a little back bend. Be gentle. Maybe not. Maybe you're just getting upright. Maybe it feels like a big back bend, but actually you're upright. It doesn't matter. Just breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Notice a little space created. And then as you exhale, bring your hands through prayer and hinge at the hips. Releasing into your forward fold. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Hands to the shins if you like. For bracing, inhale to a flat back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale. Release the hands. Release the head. Forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, root to rise. So bend the knees, feel the weight settle in the feet, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, saving the head and neck for last. As you come upright, take the arms high to tall mountain. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, lean to your right, bump the left hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, back to center. Press or change your grip. Exhale, lean left, bump the right hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, center. Get long through the fingers. Exhale, take the thumbs to the wall behind you. Lengthen out of the waist and out of the crown. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, back to center. Get long. Exhale, hands through prayer, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, brace if you like, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take your left foot and step it back on the mat. Drop your left knee in the top of your left foot. Engage through your foot and your knee. Maybe engage your core, lengthen your crown, maybe pick up your hands. Take your hands to your right knee, stack the palms, press the arms to support the torso, lifting, sink the hips. This is your supported lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take the arms high, find an interlocked thumb and interlaced fingers, press the palms. Maybe your hands don't touch, it doesn't matter. Roll the eyes up, get long, look up, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hands through prayer. Frame the foot. Curl the toes and lift the left knee. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to your plank. Make any micro adjustments to be balanced in your plank. Exhale. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Look up between your hands. Exhale, bring your left foot forward between your hands. Help it if you need to. Drop your right knee in the top of your right foot. Press into the heel and the knee. Engage the core, lengthen the crown, pick up the hands, stack the hands on the knee the opposite way. Straighten the arms to lift the torso. Supported lunge, sink the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take the arms high, find your hand position. Might be different on this side. That's absolutely okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, release the hands down. Frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the right knee. Step the left foot back to join the right. Downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to your plank. Establish yourself in your plank here. Press into your right hand and right arm. Roll, drop your right knee if you like, or roll, stack the feet, open the torso, bring the hand to the chest. Side plank. If you like, take your arm to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, hand back to the chest. Roll back to your plank. Establish yourself in the left side. Breathe in. As you exhale, roll to your left. Drop the left knee if you like. Open the body to the right. Bring the hand to the chest. Side plank left. Breathe in. Maybe take your arm to the ceiling. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Right hand back to the chest. Roll back to your plank. Press back. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk your feet forward, step your feet forward. Maybe you're ready to float. Bring your feet forward, come into your forward fold. Breathe in. Hips high, crown low. Breathe out. Inhale, brace if you like, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Through tall mountain. Exhale, hands to prayer at the chest. Take a breath. Full inhale. Check in with your gratitude. Check in with your intention that you anchored in your heart space. Check in with your breath. Notice if you got a little ragged there. Just let everything settle here. So let's work this in a flow. Inhale, one movement, one breath. Arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Inhale. Take the arms through the knee or just lift up. Come into your low lunge. Breathing here. Anjaneyasana. Breathe in. Full inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Frame the foot. Curl the toes. Lift the right knee. Step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to your plank. Make your micro adjustments if you need to so you're balanced. Exhale. Press back into the downward facing dog. Full inhalation here. Look up between your hands as you exhale. Right foot forward between the hands. Help it if you need to. Drop the left knee. Top of the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Come through the knee if you like. Find your Anjaneyasana on this side. Find your lunge on this side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the knee, step back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to your plank. Establish yourself in the left side. Exhale, roll to the left, opening the body to the right, maybe taking the hand high. Side plank, breathe in. Breathe out. Hand back to the chest, roll back to plank. Inhale here, get strong. Establish yourself in the right side. Exhale, roll to the left. Bring the hand to the chest or up. Side plank left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hand down, come back to plank. Inhale here, get long. Strong core. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between your hands. Exhale here, your move, walk, step, float, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands to prayer at the chest. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. All right. Inhale, bring the hands high. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. Stabilize on your left side. Pick up your right heel. Maybe even pick up your right foot. But step your right foot back on your mat. Drop your right heel down and in. Establishing yourself about 2/3 or so of the mat. So we got wide legs here. We're balanced in the feet. Now notice, well, no, let's not do all that. Let's just move into it. You know these moves. So inhale, get long through the crown. Exhale, just bend the left knee. Feel what happens in your right foot. If your right heel comes off the mat, make an adjustment so that you're balanced in the foot still. Weight is balanced between the right foot and the left. Firm base of support here. Support precedes action. Now, supported in the feet, lengthen out of the waist. Inhale, take the arms high. Maybe your hands touch, maybe interlock the thumbs, interlace the fingers. Maybe your arms don't touch, it's all good. Warrior, look up. See what's called you forth. Warrior 1. The warrior is called forth. You guys are all warriors. You all answered the call. You know this. This is just an expression of your true self, the warrior within. Inhale, look up. Exhale, open your shoulders and your arms to shoulder height. Come into warrior 2. This is you getting ready. You answered the call. Now you're ready to go. Breathe in. Core is engaged. Back is supported. Breathe here. On the next inhale, flip the left palm and rotate the shoulders so that the right arm drops down and the left arm offers up. You're making your offering to whatever's called you forth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, bring your right hand back along the long side of the mat and high. Come back to warrior 1. Get long here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Hinge the torso forward over the knee. And then bring your hands to that knee again. Remember, we stacked the palms in our lunge. Stack the palms again here. Straighten the arms to support the torso and roll to the ball of the right foot. We're preparing for warrior 3 here. It's a balance posture. You may want to have your block. Maybe not. Maybe just stay in your knee. Lean forward. So shifting the hips and the weight forward so that you're in that left foot and begin to feel that place where the right toes begin to rise off the mat. Maybe that's your edge. Maybe not. Maybe you lift the right heel, level with the torso. Maybe you straighten the left leg. Breathing here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Exhale. As you exhale, slowly bend back. It's challenging bringing the right foot back to the mat, toes down, straighten the torso, then drop the right heel in, take the arms up, come back to warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the palm, revolve. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release the hands, frame the foot, step the left foot back to join the right. Downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale to your plank. Make sure you're balanced and steady and firm. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up between your hands. Exhale, bring your right foot forward between the hands and drop the heel of the left foot down. Take a moment to establish yourself in your feet. Bring your hands to your right knee. Straighten the torso. Make any adjustments you need to make to be balanced here. And then inhale, take the arms high. Warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale. Open the arms, shoulder height. Sink into that right knee, maybe a little deeper, maybe not. You want to stay balanced in those feet. Everything comes from the base of support, right? Support precedes action. What the feet allow us to do as our support, that's what we do. We be in the moment, releasing any, oh, last week I was able to get this right thigh. Today is today. We're here. On the inhale, flip the palm, revolve the torso. Peaceful. Or breathe in, revolve, warrior. Breathe out. Inhale, come back. Warrior two. Exhale, sinking. Inhale, left hand rotates around. We come back to warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. And then maybe stack the hands the other way on the right thigh as you roll to the ball of the left foot. Preparing for warrior three on this side. Straighten the arms, feel the torso, and then hinge forward and move. The hips will move forward a little bit. You'll begin to find that place where the left toes begin to lift. And you'll notice things are very different on this side, especially if you've got surgically repaired knees. So support yourself as you need to with your blocks. Maybe lifting the left heel, level with the hips and the crown. Maybe straightening the right leg. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Gently dropping that left foot back down, turning the heel down and in, bringing the hands up, coming back to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, revolve the torso. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, revolve the left hand, come back to warrior one. Exhale, release the hands through prayer. Step the right foot back to join the left. Downward facing dog, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Come all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, lengthen through the crown and lengthen through the toes. Feel the head lift, feel the heart lift. Maybe pick up the hands, cobra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Lower down. Release the hands back by the hips. Turn the palms down. Lengthen through the toes again. Feel the knees engage. Lengthen through the crown. Feel the crown begin to lift. Feel the nose begin to lift. Maybe the head lifts. Maybe the heart lifts. Supported locust. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you like, lift one leg. Lift the heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel like lift the other knee, the other heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel like lift one hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you like, lift the other hand. Full locust. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower everything down. Let your palms turn up. Let your heels fall open. Turn your cheek to the mat. Take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Let everything stabilize here. Settle in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll to your back. See where we are. Oh, cool. Oh, wonderful. All right. Knees and toes come together, toes toward the ceiling. Hands come down by the hips. All right, let's begin with a simple little movement here. You're going to bring the knees into the chest. You're going to reach up and squeeze. Lengthen through the crown and then let the left leg go long. Now, you can bring your hands underneath the hips if you like for more support. And then what you're going to do is simply, we're opening through that hip girdle here. And then we're moving with the breath. So as you inhale, we're going to bring the other knee in toward the shoulder and press that up. So for me, that's the left knee to the shoulder, the right heel toward the wall below me. And then with the next breath, left heel toward the wall, right knee to the shoulder. So it's pistoning of the legs or bicycling of the legs, if you like. Now, from a support perspective, the angle of your legs will determine how fully engaged you are and how much you're using your back for support. So if you're just hovering the legs just above the mat, you're fully engaged through the hips and core. As you take the angle of your legs further or higher, so maybe you take your legs halfway up the wall, just notice how that affects the amount of support coming from your spine. Maybe take your legs at an angle where the wall and the ceiling come together. Notice how much more of your spine is involved. Maybe take your legs straight up to the ceiling. Feel that full support. Remember, support precedes action. Be at the space where you are supported, working with your breath. One movement, one breath. Yeah. So we've been working these hips through these warrior postures and down dog, keeping the hips static, or the hips are supporting everything. So now we're engaging a little energetic movement into the hips, helping them to free up whatever energy. Inhale, both legs long. Exhale, release the feet down, let the toes fall up and turn the palms up and take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. All right. Let's engage with some dynamic bridge, and then we'll do a twist, and then we're going to finish seated with some breath work today. So, all right, so basically we're almost there, all right? So heels and toes come together, heels come toward the hips, knees come toward the ceiling. Keep the knees moving toward each other and away from the face. Press into the feet. As you press into the feet, notice what happens. The lower pelvic bowl, the bottom part of the buttocks, as you press the feet, the pelvic bowl tilts, the buttocks begin to lift, continue to press and lift, roll up into the lower back, middle back, upper back. Bridge posture. So establish yourself here first. No weight in the head or neck. Belly button's lifted. Back of the body's fully engaged. Maybe bring your hands underneath you and interlace the fingers, opening up a little deeper, maybe not. Maybe you're using your palms and forearms for support. Notice the tendency of the thighs to want to open up, the knees want to open up. So rotate the thighs inward, press the knees toward each other. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Take the legs long. Bring the heels toward the ceiling. Drop the knees toward the chest. And then bring the feet back to the mat. Take the right leg long, lift it toward the ceiling, reach behind the right leg and pull the right knee toward the face. Create that space in the hip girdle. And then as you exhale, cross that right thigh tightly atop the left, dropping the right foot outside the left calf. Maybe you hook it if you have that flexibility. Inhale here, take your arms out 60 to 90 degrees, create space. Get long through the crown, feel the lower spine on the mat. Exhale, let both knees fall directly over to the left and look over your right shoulder. Opening the top of the chest. Keep that right shoulder down and relax. So if your right shoulder starts to come off the mat, that's your edge. Just be there. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're already here. Just opening the hip girdle with this twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Right leg high, reach up and squeeze, bring it in toward the face, and then release the right leg long. Release the left leg long to join it. Bring the heels in, knees high. Take the left leg high toward the ceiling. Flex the toes, reach behind the leg, pull the leg towards you, create space in the hip girdle. Exhale, cross the left thigh tightly atop the right. Take the arms out here, lengthen the crown, feel the lower spine engage. Exhale, release both knees over to the right while keeping the left shoulder down and relaxed, maybe looking over that left shoulder. Noticing the difference on this side, different organ arrangement on either side of the body, so different experience on either side of the body. Breathe into this twist, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale the legs back to neutral. Left foot high, reach up and squeeze. Bring the leg toward you. Release the left leg long. Release the right leg long. Bring the knees into the chest, reach up and squeeze. Bring the forehead toward the knees, the nose toward the toes. Make a nice tight little ball here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Begin to rock on your spine, or if that's not comfortable for you, just simply roll to your side. And you're just going to bring yourself upright and come to a seated posture. We're going to settle into our supported seat. We'll finish our practice seated today. We're going to do a little breath, a little pranayama, a little breath control, and then we'll settle into a nice meditative integrative rest. So find your supported seat, whatever that looks like for you. Lengthen your spine. Reconnect with your heart space, your gratitude, and your intention. Feel yourself supported here. All right. All right. So the other day I learned this, my new favorite breath. I get a new favorite breath every week. This is my new favorite breath. So the inhale is through the nose. The exhale, the hands will press out from the shoulders, straight out in front of you. Exhale is through the mouth with a cannon breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. The second exhale, the hands will go out to the sides towards the walls on the side of you. Exhaling through the mouth, cannon breath. Now, mindset here is this is a clearing exercise. So what you might want to think about, maybe not, maybe just want to think about your breath. But if you want to think about something, think about clearing anything that's been hanging around for too long. Anything that's, energetically, physically, spiritually, psychically, psychologically, mentally, anything that's been hanging around and you want to get rid of. This is your opportunity to clear. All right, let me set my time so we don't overdo. Got to get you guys out on time. All right, so establish your seat, engage yourself here. We're going to do, yeah, let's just do that. That's cool. Okay, so cleansing breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. And begin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, cannon breath. Your rhythm. Your pace. Your breath. Your practice. Your body. Your mind. Your spirit. Your space. Clearing what you need to clear in your life, just being in the breath, right? We're just sitting and breathing, right? So we don't overthink anything. In all of our practices, we're calm and steady and focused on the breath and moving within our own body. I invite you to get into this and allow yourself to really feel into that idea of I'm clearing anything that's stuck, anything that I'm stuck in, anything that's been hanging around too long. If you're like me, I'm in the beauty of my studio. I'm very lucky I have this little studio, but if I look over in the corner, there's some dust devils over there that need to be cleared. And so, for me, it's like, oh, that's right. We have to do the maintenance to keep things clear. We can't just put it in place and allow it to just be. We got to do the maintenance. This is the maintenance work we're doing. We're maintaining our cleanliness, our purity, our state of existence and being in stillness. Stay with it just a little bit more. On your next inhale, so extend the arms out. Gently retain this breath while engaging root lock, lengthening the spine, being very still, noticing your experience. Notice what that little practice did. As you are ready, release the lock, take a breath, extend the arms long to the side. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine. Shoulders are relaxed, chin is tucked. Be very still here. And as you are ready, release your hands to your knees, release your locks, release your breath. Thumb and forefinger lightly touching, crown long, seat rooted, steady presence here. Feel into your own experience. Be aware of yourself, being aware of yourself. Witness your experience. Allow everything to settle. Let the breath stabilize. So where we are. Yeah. All right, very simple, clearing, closing breath here. Hands, you have an option. Keep your hands on your knees, or you can bring your hands into palms resting in your lap. So the right palm, the back of the left palm will rest in it, thumbs will lightly touch. Or just keep your hands on your knees, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Be very still, lengthen the spine. And just feel into this simple 4-4-4. Actually, let's not do retention. Let's just do the 4-4. 4 inhale, count your breath, your count. Inhaling for 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale for 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continue at your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Body is very still. Awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or just beyond the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrowed. Let everything just be. Just focus on the breath. Just simple breath practice here. Balancing and centering, allowing everything to integrate. This awareness on the breath allows us to be still. Feel into steady. Feel into calm. Feel into focused on the breath. Feel into what's moving within my own body. With a gentle curiosity. No attachment, no aversion, just noticing. Maybe you notice a little tightness. Maybe you notice a little constriction. Maybe you notice a little joy. Maybe you notice a little freedom. Maybe not. Maybe whatever it is, just notice. Don't have to assign a story to it. Just be. On your next inhale, release the pattern. Settle into your stillness. This is your rest. Let go, you're done, be done. Allow yourself to be done. Let go of any shaping of the breath. Let go of any shaping of the mind. Let go of any shaping of the body. Just allow yourself to be here. Release any need to be in any particular posture. Just be still. Steady seat. This is your steady seat. In our meditation practice, we take our seat. There's no particular form for that. It's different for each of us. It's just this place of steadiness where we just allow ourselves to be, and we release any analysis of ourselves, and we just set. This seat allows us to integrate all of the energy that we've stirred up and moved around in our body in our practice. We now let it settle and integrate. And that includes our mind, it includes our psyche, it includes our spirit. This is our moment to just be. This is a gift we give ourselves. And so if your mind is like mine and it needs to be doing something, offer it, invite it, challenge it to give this moment gratitude to you. Can you give yourself gratitude for giving yourself this moment, this gift, this moment of freedom, this moment of peace, this moment of stillness, this moment of silence? And if perchance you notice that your attention has wandered away, I invite you to bring gratitude to that noticing. And then gently and compassionately turn your focus to your breath. On your next inhale, I invite you once again to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space, and to allow to arise in your heart space perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful here today. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice here. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, in closing, I invite you to stay here in grateful witness for as long as you can, for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of this day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.